Ok, đối tác đã đến rồi. Bây giờ you want to tell me? And the person okay. Any VIPN this profile. Hello? Mình thấy cái nhà hàng mình đúng rồi, mình lên tầng 2 đi. Đúng rồi, lên thẳng lên tầng 2, đúng rồi. RCIC có đi cùng với lại một bạn đối tác người Việt Nam. Ngay RCIC tên là Annie, một đại diện nhà tuyển dụng tên là Sterling và một đối tác ở Việt Nam thì Vân chưa gặp bao giờ, vẫn chưa biết tên. Let's see. Đừng có nói trước luôn nha, là các cái thông tin mà nhạy cảm thì nếu như mà sau cái buổi này là Vân sẽ, nếu như quá nhạy cảm thì Vân sẽ buộc phải tắt mic, còn nếu như mà nó nhạy cảm mà Vân bị cuốn vào cái câu chuyện đấy thì sau cái buổi livestream này thì Vân sẽ chuyển chế độ private sang chế độ từ chế độ public sang chế độ private. Okay. Hello.
Nice to meet you. You are Annie.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Mansi.
Mansi.
Yeah, Van, how are you doing?
Yeah, so it's nice to meet you.
Jane.
Jane. Yeah, please down. Thank you. Oh, I really need water.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of water here. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I know we have a meeting at 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah, driver took us other side, so it took like extra 5 minutes to come here.
Okay. This is my coffee.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Can I have some coffee? Can I have some? Thank you. I can call you Manbit.
Manji.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you are a doctor?
Yes.
Oh, really? I thought you are RCIC.
No, I'm a lawyer. I'm a PhD in business law.
You are higher than
Yes.
RCIC.
I'm a
Yes.
law PhD. Yes.
So Jane is also RCIC. She's also RCIC in Canada.
Oh.
And she has office in Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh.
Yes. You the person email me? No.
Email?
Somebody from this company emailed me.
Annie said
Emailed you.
Yeah.
We spoke on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I remember you, but I remember that somebody from the company, because
Somebody from our Dubai office may have spoken to you.
oh really?
That's a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, we have a separate sales team in Dubai. but I had the Canada operations. Yeah.
So
we must have
you are separate or together?
Not together. We are doing this SUV together.
Yeah, we're doing SUV together.
Startup visa, right?
Okay.
I have office in Vancouver, Calgary, and she has office in Toronto. We have office in Vancouver.
Oh, you are strong team.
Yeah. So for the reason we do this Jane, she has office in Ho Chi Minh, right? For the SUV, like if you need any help or anything.
I have my process in Vietnam and office in Vancouver,
Yeah.
and she from Toronto.
Yeah. So now I only is similar with the skill worker. So I'm looking for another program to fit our customer.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. I wanted to speak to you about it because I know you're very well connected and I see you on LinkedIn. You're very active on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the kind of partners we want to work with, right?
Okay.
People who are very active, people who want to do new programs.
Yes.
So you've not done startup visa in the past, right?
Yes. Some partner introduced me about SUV, but because I know that they are not good at SUV, I think that's why I'm not confident to introduce to our.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to be confident first, only then you can work with somebody.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, we can introduce you into startup visa program, and I will give you more information about our company. What we do. Okay. We've been doing SUV for, I'll say, about 11 years. We've been doing it for a very long time.
Yes.
And we had a previous company called the Canada Startup Company. We then converted into Immigrate.ai, and then we're more into AI technology now. So we've introduced our own CRM system for the clients because SUV is a very document-heavy program, right?
Yes.
It's a very complex program. So we don't take too many clients at once in this program. So every 3 months we have a set of currently. Okay. That's the timeline. If they want to apply for a work permit, they will be getting an open work permit for 3 years.
Yes.
Okay, so we apply that at the same time for your clients.
Okay.
So students in Canada, I would recommend if the parents also want to move to Canada, let the parents be the primary applicant. We can include the kids automatically in it.
But some.
I assume that this guy is graduated from University of College, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
The parent looking for a chance for them to stay.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because as a parent in Vietnam, or more of them that
parents
have
are in Vietnam. So do they have any plans of moving to Canada or no?
Maybe no.
No, that's fine then. Let's make the student as the primary then.
Yeah.
We don't, because I was saying this is because the dependents are automatically included. It's a family immigration program, right? So all the dependents, including wife and kids, they are included in the application. But if parents have decided they want to stay here, then we can just have the student as the primary. Okay.
Yeah. So what is your strength compared to another partner about this program?
Angels, we are angels investors. So those are those simple incubators.
Incubator.
Yeah.
See, you must know there are about 70 to 80 incubators right now on the list, RCIC list, and we've stopped working with incubators because we don't see a very big success rate with them. The failure rate is very high, number one. Number two, they have huge backlogs. Okay, backlogs of applications because they are very cheap.
Yes.
Because they are very cheap, their success rate is very low.
Okay.
And we deal with only angel investor groups or VCs. There are about 6 angel investor groups currently. They all are priority processing. So I deal with 1 or 2 of them actually currently. And then we deal with some of the VCs. But VCs are more expensive because the minimum investment required in VCs is $200,000 versus angel investor groups. Investors need to show at least $75,000 of investment. That's Canadian dollars, right? So we deal with angel investor groups and we've seen maximum success with them. Okay.
So the fee for this program is the 200,000 minimum.
Is some kind of commitment that the investor in Canada have to put and eventually for a project to success. So they have two types of investment. First is 200, and the second one is 75.
Yes.
It's not out free for our.
It's not out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the investor who
Yeah, I
says that,
understand.
you know what, I'm committing this amount to this company. I'm putting in $75,000 into the business bank account of these 5 founders.
Yes.
So they can run their startup in Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the minimum commitment that the investor has to make.
Yes.
So this is a mandatory requirement. If you're going through an
Yes.
angel investor
Yes,
group, it's 75. Through VCs, it's 200,000. So most people will not take up venture capital funds because they're more expensive. Okay?
Yes.
Very, very expensive, in fact, right?
Yes.
So processing is separate. Investors will put in $200,000. So it's basically, it goes up to $500,000. Okay?
Yes.
So mostly people will deal with angel investor groups, and you must know here that all angel investor groups now have a limited spot
Yes.
availability. Okay, they can issue only 10 letter of supports every year, not more than that. So they
Oh.
have about 50 spots available every angel investor
Group of 5.
group of 5, right?
Okay.
So they take a group of 5,
Yes.
they issue 1 letter of support, so they have about 50 spots. So it's not like before anymore that you can just take your time and look for candidates and look for clients.
Mhm.
If you do have any clients, I'll say start closing them. Okay, if they're interested in the startup visa program, start closing them because we have very limited availability as far as spots is concerned. Once these spots are gone, I cannot do anything. I really
Okay.
cannot file for them, right?
Mm.
So that's the situation. And ask us questions, and this is new for you, so just ask me more questions, and I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, about payment process.
Mhm.
I know that normally is only stop at when client in Vietnam,
Mhm.
and I think it's not safe for the client because with skilled worker, we follow until they have the file number PR.
Yeah.
So how can you solve it?
See, startup visa is a very complex program,
Mhm.
and moreover, we are not at the mercy of the government in this program. Okay, we have to have a very solid business plan in place. The founders need to have a pitch deck in place, all important documents like shareholders agreement, financial projections, your term sheet, your patent documents. All of this has to be in place. Okay, and therefore, my payment if you work with me, my payment plan is divided into 3 stages. Okay.
Yes.
So the first stage is 20%. You
Yes.
pay at the retainer.
Yes.
When the client signs the retainer with us, we
Yes.
just take 20% so we can start the work for them.
Yes.
The second installment is at incorporation of the company in Canada. Okay. So officially, your founder will become the director of the company. They sign the shareholders agreement and all of that. All those official documents are done. And the last installment is at a crucial milestone where the designated organization gives them the letter of support, which is 30%. So 20, 50, and 30, that's how the payment is divided.
Mhm.
And we also give a 100% refund policy to all clients. We do have that for all clients across the globe. So if the DO says that we are not going to give the letter of support, or we don't like the business plan, or there's some problem with the resume or background, or the DO just rejects the applicant, in that case, we give 100% refund to the client.
Refund 100% if the
100%.
client don't have PR.
Right now, there's no situation of PR. Until you receive your letter of support, I cannot file without the LOS.
Mhm.
I need to get the LOS first.
Okay.
Okay. But if I'm not able to get the LOS, then why will I keep the client's money? I return everything back to the client.
Okay.
Okay, so that clause is also mentioned on our retainer agreement. So I'm not just saying it verbally, but it will be on the contract.
Mm.
Okay, so the clients can be rest assured that their money is not going to go anywhere. It stays in our trust account until it becomes non-refundable.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
In Canada, there's lots of programs shutting down, like skilled worker program, student visa,
Mhm.
CRS experience, express entry. So there are lots of programs closing, right?
Yes.
So they are refining this program. So lots of investors, they can come and they can start a business.
Yeah, LMI is literally on the verge of shutting down now. Nobody will be getting the 50 points or 200 points anymore.
Yes.
Because it's a huge scam, right? It was a fraud that was
Yes.
happening in Canada. So they stopped it. Even provincial nomination programs have shut down. The business immigration program in Ontario,
Yeah.
that shut down recently, the investment program. So many of those clients came to me that, what do we do now? We have a work permit, but we don't know our future here. So then we did startup visa for them. They did the startup visa program because they were all like entrepreneurs, business people. They still want to run their businesses in Canada, so they started with the startup visa program.
Even if you compare with the US EB2 or EB5 visas,
Oh, that's very expensive.
C11,
Nobody wants to go to the US anymore after Trump is elected. I don't think anybody wants to go to the US. It's
very
problematic.
expensive. And Vietnam, China, India, they are
Very
on the
expensive.
4-year, 5-year list. And
Yeah.
even like the people who applied in 2018, they didn't get yet.
Yeah, they didn't get it yet. So
Okay.
it's a eternity kind of a thing. I mean, I was in the US for about 20 years. I lived there, and me and my husband, we decided to move to Canada just for immigration reasons.
Yes.
And trust me, I was working at New York University. He was working with a very big firm, investment banking firm in Manhattan. But we decided to move out because we knew for the next 30 years we are not going to get a green card.
Okay. So, which program do you want to focus in Vietnamese client?
I am primarily focused on startup visa.
Okay.
I
Only
only
one?
do startup visa. Yes. And if you want to do clients for startup visa, then I'm up for it. I can go ahead and start processing those applications for you. See, it's a very simple pitch to the client. Okay. Anybody who wants to send their kids to Canada for education, I recommend don't send them for education. Do the startup visa program instead. Because for every student going there, their ultimate goal is PR.
Yes, but at least they have to graduate from high school, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, there is no minimum education requirement. Even if the person is a high school pass out or even a graduate from college, we can still make that person startup founder.
Mhm.
Makes sense? Because even younger generation right now, they are startup founders. Across the globe, you'll see so many people who are literally in their 20s and they are startup founders right now, right? So that's why they removed the requirement. So it's easy for us to justify that the person has now finished his education, wants to start a company in Canada and wants to do the startup visa program, right?
So, okay, the minimum. So, how much is the fee?
Have you discussed the fee, Manjeet?
Not yet.
Do you want to discuss?
We can discuss, yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we can discuss. Problem.
Okay, so see, I would recommend you giving me groups, okay?
Okay.
We take individual clients, but I recommend you giving us groups of 5, okay? So it's easier for you to manage your clients on your own.
Yes.
Because if I put the group together for you, there could be clashes, right? You wouldn't know the other people. They will be from Vietnam, of course, because we have worked with a lot of partners, but we recommend you giving us a group. So a group of 5, our base pricing is 600,000 US. So it's basically 120,000 US per applicant.
How much for one?
120 US per applicant, yeah. Per family, I'll say.
That's for under priority.
Yeah, and that's priority processing.
USD. How much in Canada?
Canadian, it will be 170. Approximately 170.
Okay, to Vietnam. Let me check. Okay.
We do all
The price for client or for partner?
This is our base pricing. This is what we charge. So you want to charge the client, you can upcharge the client. That means if my pricing is 170 CAD, you can charge whatever you want to, 200, 250 or whatever your pricing is.
What is
Okay?
the reasonable market price?
Oh, don't ask. Some of my agents are charging insane amount of money.
250, 270.
Insane, yes, insane amount of money, and clients are ready to pay because they know the value of this program, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who's interested in EB5, why would they not do CanadaPR direct? Like, why would they do EB5?
Well, this
What's
is
the point?
under priority program. If you go for the non-priority, they are cheaper, but your file is not stuck for a long time.
Stuck or rejected,
Yeah, or
two
rejected.
options.
And we have lawyers, experienced lawyers who
Yes.
file
Yeah, we don't, I mean, I don't have anything against RCICs. They're absolutely brilliant at what they do, but we only do our filings through immigration lawyers. Okay. I'm a lawyer myself, so we've partnered with two law firms in Toronto, KPMG Law and West Ontario Law for filing needs, and we have lawyers filing for all the claims.
So who is Frankly?
Sorry?
Frankly. Do you know Frankly?
Frank Lee actually is from our Dubai office. Yes, he's one of the associates in Dubai office. So we run two offices. I run the Canada operations, and we have another managing partner who runs the Dubai operations. So Frank Lee works for the Dubai operations.
But we are in Canada, so we don't want to send the client to Dubai first, then come to Canada.
Yes.
So
see, all the work will be done in Canada. Even if you go to the Dubai, you close the client with the Dubai operations, the work will still be done in Canada. Okay.
So you have two offices, one in Canada and one
in Canada and one in Dubai. Yes.
So Manpreet and Annie, you are a couple.
Yeah.
And
no, Manjeet and I are not a couple, but we are partners.
I thought you said corporate.
I have two kids. Happily married.
I thought you said like we are business partners. Like,
business partners. Yes. All of us are friends and partners. Yes. Yeah. Friends and partners. So,
so I thought you are one of the husband of one of the two ladies.
So she's especially on the SUV, right? For another program like AIP, skilled workers, LME, we do all those things too. But according to this current situation, and we see the future, so we find the SUV program is the best program. But still, if people want, we want to go to Atlantic or nursing program, blah blah, we do those things too. But those are but those are short term. Like suppose the program is starting on 31st March on sport worker the career one, right? So it's gonna fill in only 2 hours. So it's not long program, right? It's shut down only on maybe 1 day. But this program is like a ongoing. So you have market in 1 year, like okay, we have SUV clients. Otherwise, you promote the non-scaled program or homeschool or other AAP programs, they're gonna shut down in like 1 month. You don't have anything else to do in whole year.
Okay.
So this will continue working like all year, even you get one group in like 1 year.
Yes.
It's enough, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I understand 100%.
Because you please think calmly and ask us questions. Okay. You will have multiple questions.
Yeah. So because I'm new in this program, so I would like to invite you to join maybe webinar or live stream or something like that. I need to educate to our class.
You have a live right now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Carry on. But it was great meeting you. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to having a great partnership with you.
Yes.
Also, one last thing, I'd like to send you a channel partner agreement. It's a simple NDA, just a non-disclosure. So if you'd like to work with us in the future, it's just a channel partner that you and I will sign.
Yes.
Okay. So then, whenever you have the clients, we'll start doing the webinars, and then when you have the clients, we close them and we start processing.
Okay.
Okay. So today I'll send you the channel partner. So
okay.
If you review it and sign it and send it back to me.
Okay.
I can send you a sign copy.
Okay. Got it. Let me take one picture so that I can. Chào chị một xíu nữa chị gửi luôn đây nha. Thank you. Chụp máy em ấy chị. Yes.
Do you want to take a picture?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
So when I will create a group of us.
Yes.
WhatsApp group.
Yes.
So whenever you need,
WhatsApp.
so we'll stay in touch on WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Really appreciate it.
Very nice to meet you. Good luck for your life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And stay in touch, okay? We will talk.
Yeah.
What's up? Okay, thank you. All the best for your meeting.
Yeah, thank you. Don't worry. Ok, kết thúc buổi thứ nhất. Em sẽ vào buổi livestream thứ hai ngay bây giờ. Ok, end stream. Done.